Welcome, children. If you're trudging through your job like it's a never-ending slog, this is the wake-up call you need. We have all been in that rut, feeling like our work is just another task to check off. Today, we're going to break down 7 secrets that'll turn your job from a daily grind into something you will actually look forward to. We're talking about finding that fire inside you, making your job mean something. You're not just going to listen and forget. You're going to take this info and use it, transforming how you see your work and how you tackle every single day. Now, child, let's turn your work life into something you can be proud of. Tip 1. Aim high, reach higher. Setting goals isn't about fancy words or feel-good vibes. It is about rewiring your brain to push it forward, like gearing up for a real fight. The harder they are, the more you've got to toughen up and face them head on. Let's talk about someone like Jack. Jack sets out to learn a new skill. It's rough, sure, but that's part of the game. The tougher it gets, the more he pushes, like a boxer training for the big fight. What's hard for Jack can be a walk in the park for someone else. That's life. We've all got our own challenges, but remember, the bigger the goal, the more satisfying it feels when you nail it. And that right there is the type of dopamine addiction we are looking for, child. The kind that attracts you forward. You see, child, in life, you chase what you are attracted to. Be it women, drugs, video games. You are wired to play video games at night, because that is all you have known. But reprogram your mind to chase the dopamine of your life's goals, and see how you will become unstoppable. Tip 2. Ignite your passion. Alright, let's get real about lighting that fire inside. I'm not talking about those tiny sparks that fizzle out and send you scrolling through those famous POV videos. You know the ones. Think of intrinsic motivation like the premium gas for your work-life engine. It's what pushes you to do more than just the bare minimum. And not because you have to, but because you really want to. You see, you really do not have ADHD. What you have is a short attention span caused by years of dopamine spikes, caused by the surge of technology and distractions we have today and age, which they named ADHD so they can sell you pills used to profit off of you. But this has caused an advantage you can use. It has caused you to be able to hyper-focus once you've lighted your spark. Lighting your spark is what you need to work on. When you encounter a negative energy field, or how you understand it, a task that you have difficulty undertaking, you need to convert that negative energy into positive energy. Take your time to find your passion in it. Years of dopamine addictions have made you into a hyper-focused machine. But your difficulty? Lighting the spark. That is what you need to focus on when solving that math problem. Writing that long email you don't want to write. Find the positive to light your spark. There, you will enjoy anything that you do. In today's workplace, you could encounter a coworker who treats their job as merely a means to an end. They clock in and out, never fully engaging with their work or the opportunities it presents. They believe that doing just enough to get by is a safer choice, avoiding extra responsibilities or challenges. However, in adopting this mindset, they miss out on the chance to find passion in their work, to make meaningful contributions, and to grow both personally and professionally. They are essentially reducing their role to a transaction, invisible in their lack of enthusiasm. Approaching work with indifference and a lack of engagement. This is weakness. If your work means nothing to you, you must find something which you are made for. Something that lights the fire inside of you. What is your calling in life? Only you can answer that question, child. If you are not working in your calling, you must jump. Place faith in yourself and get a job you can bleed for and enjoy it. Tip 3. Celebrate the steps. You see, in the workforce, celebrating the small steps is like cheering every smart move in a chess game. When you get something right at work, even if it's small, your brain releases dopamine, pushing you forward. It's not just about feeling good, it's about keeping your head in the game, keeping your brain focused. This dopamine release is your brain's way of saying, nice job, keep going. It's like an inner warrior, pushing you to stay on track. Listen to it. Use it to propel you forward as you use food to keep yourself alive. Now, how do you make this work for you? First off, tackle something easy first thing in the morning. Myself, I start the day with a chess game. It's like giving your brain a quick win to start the day. Then, make a note of these wins. It could be a mental note or something more tangible, like a list or jar. Seeing your progress is a powerful motivator. Tip 4. Craft your productivity sanctuary. Think of your workspace as your command center. It's where all the action happens, where you turn those big ideas into reality. Remember, your desk is more than just a place to drop your laptop. It's the heart of your productivity world. Research, led by Dr. Emily Milford at Clear Sound Audiology, suggests that the setup of your workspace profoundly influences focus and output. It's not just about the physical elements like chairs and desks. The right playlist can play a significant role. Dr. Milford's study reveals an optimal beats per minute range for heightened focus, approximately between 110 and 130 beats per minute. So, when refining your workspace, consider adding a playlist with tracks to energize rather than distract. Your workspace, like the tunes you choose, should reflect your best working self, productive, creative, and focused. Your workspace should be a reflection of your best working self, productive, creative, and focused. Keep tweaking it until it feels just right. Remember, it's not just about decoration. It's about designing a space that aligns with your work style and needs. Tip 5. The power of productive pauses. Taking breaks is crucial, more than you realize. Think of your brain like a high-tech device that needs a recharge to keep running at peak performance. But these aren't just any breaks. They're strategic pauses that give your brain a much-needed breather. You could take a stroll, grab something healthy to eat, or just zone out for a little while. This isn't slacking off. It's more like pressing the reset button on your brain. If you skip these breaks, you're basically inviting burnout to your doorstep. Think of these breaks as mini vacations for your mind. They're key to staying focused, sharp, and at the top of your game. And when it comes to setting ambitious goals, remember, these breaks are part of your strategy to conquer your professional world. They're not just a nice to have, they're an essential part of your success toolkit. Tip 6. Ride the good vibes wave. Positive thinking is not just your grandma's collection of fridge magnets and sappy posters. It's like arming your brain, keeping it sharp and ready. This isn't some fluffy rainbow and unicorns kind of deal. It's a hardcore strategy for mental toughness and getting shit done. You think positive vibes are about singing Kumbaya while holding hands? Think again. It's about turning your brain into a lean, mean productivity machine. It combats that brain fog you get from staring at screens or dealing with Karen from accounting. It's like giving your noggin a shot of espresso, keeping you switched on and ready to tackle whatever nonsense comes your way. The important aspect of positive thinking is, when you start receiving negative thoughts from your mind, you must talk to yourself positively. Tell yourself and combat your negative thoughts with positivity. While you think it is cheesy and just mumbo jumbo from a video you saw online, it is true. The mind is powerful. Use it, or be used by it. Tip 7. Reward systems. Imagine turning your daily tasks into a rewarding system, where every victory, big or small, earns you some shiny loot. And no, I'm not just tossing around empty words. This is science, my friends. Rewarding yourself and your team for hitting those goals is like injecting nitro into your motivation engine, transforming your job into a high-octane race rather than just another day at the office. Have you ever wondered why in most video game RPGs or battle royales, loot is categorized into tiers like regular, legendary, and mythic, each adorned with a distinct color? It's not just for aesthetics. It's a clever strategy to amplify your dopamine release when you score the loot. The game developers have mastered the art of hardwiring your brain to derive more pleasure from the activity, subtly creating an addictive cycle that may lead you to spend more money on in-game enhancements. Translating this psychology into your work environment can be a game changer. By incorporating elements that trigger positive reinforcement, you can enhance your enjoyment of work, cultivating an addictive drive that propels you forward in your career. It's about understanding the psychological nuances that make activities more rewarding and leveraging them to fuel your professional journey. In the realm of workplace motivation, even seemingly modest rewards can wield remarkable influence. Consider the simple pleasure of Friday pizzas, a communal feast that transcends the mundane and infuses the team with a collective sense of accomplishment. Celebratory meetings where successes are toasted and milestones acknowledged create an atmosphere of camaraderie and recognition. Additionally, the power of genuine compliments should not be underestimated. Acknowledging the efforts and achievements of team members fosters a positive environment that fuels motivation. Achieving peak production from your team goes hand in hand with earning their respect, a currency that can only be garnered, not demanded or bought. Respect is cultivated through renown and achievements, establishing a mutual understanding and admiration. Be sure to click on our next video, where I'll share 6 effective strategies on how to organically earn respect from your comrades, fostering a collaborative and high-performing team dynamic. The Rise Rebellion is here to stay, my friend. Remember, you are not weak. Through consistency and discipline, you can do anything you set your mind to. Be a warrior. Be a Spartan. And most of all, be fearless.